I am back with another one. Intoxication. It says extravagance, type of delirium. So, I don't know, y'all. That's what I was trying to pull out a deck of cards instead of doing my index cards this time. I was gonna do some oracles. Well, y'all, this lady really giving creep vibes. I don't know what she was staring at right here by my car. And why she kept looking back. Thought she was gone. I just looked up and seen her again. It's like 10 minutes later. These big ass trucks here with these big ass bright lights on it. Tennessee. That's what that one said. It's like they trying to flash me with these lights on purpose. So I moved from in front of the other truck, which is still sitting over there. It's still sitting there, y'all, where I was. Nobody got out that truck. It's like they pulled up purposely right there and just sat there with those extra bright lights on. And then here come this truck, Tennessee tag, doing the same thing. 578 something is the Tennessee tag, flashing me. I don't know what they be doing with them bright ass lights on their cars, but I know they try to flash me with them on purpose. Whatever they doing, it's on purpose. I've established that a long time ago. All morning, all night, I'm hit with those lights. I feel like it's some type of energy, something on them. Because it's the regular lights and then it's those lights. And those lights be so bright, it can kind of be blinding at times. When it's too many of them right there at one time, they can be blinding at times. Anyway. You know, I've kind of gotten immune to them. They don't give me headaches and do the things they used to do at the beginning. But it don't stop them from trying to flash them at me. These people still sitting there. They ain't got no reason at all. They just hanging out. And I don't think it's no coincidence that they all these big trucks either. Ain't no coincidence. I can show y'all this car right here in front of me. These lights don't flash like 3 or 4 times right here. I would say let's pull some cards on the people with all these bright ass lights out here. Let's see what's going on. Now, this lady with the red hair walked by like she was taken back at something. It's so funny how I would be talking about the bright lights and see, I'm glad I'm recording this because see, this is what I'd be talking about. How I would be talking about something. These people not crazy. They not crazy. They act like they crazy, but they only to a certain extent what they can get away with. And so it's so funny that I would be talking about the bright lights and then this person, this jackass here would turn their lights on and then just be flashing them like that. I deal with a lot of stupidity like that in the world. A lot of stupidity. Like I said, they stupid, but they ain't that stupid. They go as far as what they can get away with. what they can get away with. I see the difference between a car right there. Texas tag just passed by with the regular lights. I know I'm bringing all this attention over here to this parking lot because I just stopped. I went in earlier, but I've been doing readings. You know, it's always some dumbass people around who feel like they can do what they want to do. Always somebody around who act like privileged till you get up on them, you know. It's like the lady drive by and flip me off that time. It's like they be big and bold long as they be in the vehicles or passing by or something. They'll never say anything to you or anything like that because the truth is they just cowards. They do what they do because, like I said, they feel like they can get away with certain things, but they know only to a certain extent somebody's not going to react. And so they'll never say anything when they up on you. They just do dumb shit like this in the background. Anyway. Card flipped over here. How teachable are you? That's what the card says here. I'm going to leave it right there. I'm going to leave y'all watching them and these dummies who behind this wheel right here. It's so funny because I could have sworn I seen somebody get out this car. Evidently somebody's still in it though, and it's a jackass. Jack. You know, you have to kind of play cool because the minute you pull up on them, you know, they'll cry wolf. You know, depending on the color of their skin. Privilege kick in. You don't want to just pull up on them. Let's pull up in the back of them or on the side of them. Ask them what the hell they keep flashing them lights for. How teachable are you? Hold on. What's going on with these people in this car flashing these lights? Let's see. Spirit guides, ancestors, highest white light. What's going on with these assholes in this car flashing this light right here? I'm gonna drive behind them and get their tag though. Let everybody know that tag number. If y'all ever see that tag pull up, you know it's these type of jackasses that are in there. And so I'm gonna give y'all the tag number. Let's see. What's going on with these assholes? Because I moved in front of the truck with the bright lights and they moved. They gone now. It's a different vehicle parked right there right now. Let's see what's going on. We have don't like your appearance. I don't like theirs either because they appear to be assholes. And that's why I'm going to let the world see what kind of assholes they are. And that way when they see the vehicle pull up, they can be assholes to them too. Don't like your appearance. It's a lady. Now y'all can see your face. You ain't gotta just see your tag. It's who was sitting in the car flashing the lights. So now we got her right there. Yeah, she literally just pulled up. It ain't nothing on there wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. What's going on with these people right here? With the lady right here, now that we know she's a lady. See, psychic power, divination, purple. That's what came out. Purple. It's no coincidence I would talk to y'all and be telling y'all about them lights that I just moved from. And then the truck pull over and flash me with the lights. Again, the Tennessee truck. And then this lady pulls up and all of a sudden, on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. Ain't no coincidence. It's so funny. I'm glad that I started talking about it before it's all said. Before I even start showing her. Because y'all would probably think I'm crazy. Y'all would think I'm crazy if I wasn't talking about it before I showed her on here. They want to close your third eye. That's what I just stopped. Maybe that's what they're trying to do with their flashing. Because I'm telling y'all, it ain't just... It was two trucks. Two trucks. I don't know what the one tag was, but I know that was a Tennessee tag. And then it was her just beaming away. And so now y'all get to see part of the crew. What I mean by these jackasses over here. And we got, they don't like your light. They want to close. They don't like your appearance is what it said. They want to close your third eye. And divination, psychic powers. Maybe that's what the lights are trying to do, or intended to do. I'm telling y'all, sometimes it be so many pointing at me at one time. I had a couple times, it was so many of them right there in the same area, like I had to pass by my turn because I could not see where to turn. That's how bright they are. Then when they coming up the street from a distance, you can see them flashing. I'm telling y'all, it looks like somebody's going from high beams to low beams, high beams to low beams. It wasn't a flash of on and off like... It wasn't a flash from on and off like she was just doing. It was going from high to low, high to low. What is this? gods and goddess. Looks like they're money laundering. What does this say? Yeah, it says money laundering, corruption, embezzlement. Arms. I don't know, somebody could be armed, but I always get when I see this like military something. That's what I always get. Now she pulled off. I thought the person had got out in the car, but that must have been somebody get out of another car because I seen someone come from off the driver's side. Must have been somebody just walking by that car. And so if she didn't get out, she just literally pulled in to look like do nothing. She pulled in to do nothing. Maybe finish off the job that the other truck was there doing. That's a different truck that's there in that position now. That's not the same truck, y'all. Somebody else there. I think the truck was gray or something like that. It's a different truck now. They sitting there doing the same thing. They're just sitting there. Anyway. Spirit guides and sisters of the highest white light. What's in this energy? Knows what's going on around us. Holy Spirit, archangels. Please allow me to channel the messages from the energy that's surrounding us. Severely declining population. What does this say? Sober. Just got the card on envy. Mighty's envious. And those severely declining population, that's not always good. Matter of fact, it's never good. It's never good. Somebody is sober. Alcoholic. Yeah. An alcoholic that's not reserved and uncommunicative in speech, saying little. An alcoholic that's not drinking, maybe. Says somebody sober. Yes. You laying off the alcohol. Laying off the alcohol. Can be a bad thing. Can be a bad thing. You know, anytime it gets to the point where you are an addict or an alcoholic, and that means it's probably time to lay off of it. It means you probably can't handle whatever it is that you're doing. Not to say you can't handle your alcohol, but you can't handle being able to keep it within moderation if you are overdoing it that way. You know, when you become an alcoholic or an addict, that means you can't help but to do it. I see a celebrity here. And so when you get to the point where you just have to have something, It's probably time for you to lay off of it. Time for you to lay off of it. Oh, it's so funny. Because people can actually do things regularly and not be an addict, you know, not be hooked on it. They can do it regularly and stop at any point. But when it gets to the point where you find it hard to stop, where you just have to have it, that's the issue. I see toxic here. Anyway, so funny how she just pulled in, and as soon as she pulled in, evidently the car the car went dead. You pulled into Walmart for your car to die, and then you just pull right back off. You didn't get out the car and go in Walmart. You didn't get out the car and go into Walmart. You pulled in, flash your lights 100 times, then all of a sudden the battery is dead. Hell, the battery may have been dead if she from her flashing the car like that. From her flashing them lights like she was just flashing them. As you see, when she crunked the car up, those lights didn't flash like that. So evidently, they weren't flashing because she was constantly trying to crank the car up, because they didn't flash that time. And so again, we know it was something she was doing on purpose. And so for all y'all out there that get to see this, y'all know the assholes. And see, I already knew. That's why I said, you know, you can only do so much, because if they happen to be a certain color, it's a certain type of privilege they carry. Who's gonna believe the old non-melanated person? I mean, who's gonna not believe them versus this young melanated person here? When you look at the two, does it seem like more believable? That's why I'm glad those cameras was on like that. And I'm glad I started talking about it before she even started doing it. My last video, I was already talking about it. How the truck pulled up with those lights and just sat there. Nobody got out of the truck. And then when I moved, shortly after, the Tennessee truck drove by. The Tennessee truck drove by. The same type of lights. And it's like they just so happen to perfectly pull out the parking spot to flash them. And y'all know I've been talking about this for the longest, how they flash those lights at me. And so watching a Tennessee truck pass by, then all of a sudden she pulls up. And she's like, oh, I'm just going to go crazy with it. I hope that truck stopped on her way home. She wouldn't be an asshole. I hope you get stuck in the hood part of the city, whatever part we in. Hope you get stuck in the hood part of it with no lights. See how you like that? I'm about to get from over here, because this ain't even my side of town. I deal with enough when I'm over on my side of town. This ain't even my side of town. I just so happen to stop here. I went in the store to buy some stuff. My lunch. Because I've been trying to do like a fruit, vegetable fast. It started off as a fruit fast, but then, you know, between my carrots and my cucumbers, I That salad was kind of good. I've been eating that for the last couple of days. Carrot and cucumber salad. That's it. But it's good. It's good. Anyway, I stopped here to replenish my vegetables, which I ate all of yesterday. And I just been sitting here doing these videos since. You can't sit anywhere long. It's like they be drawn to you. All the assholes, they seem to find you. So yeah, I don't know. I like it better when I'm able to catch them on camera when I'm on my live like this versus me taking all of these videos, because I probably got over 1,000 videos in my phone that I've taken over time. You know, at one point my Snapchat used to be for my travel videos, and when I go travel to save the space on my phone, I would always use Snapchat and save all of my pictures and videos in Snapchat, so I don't have to worry about running out of space on my phone, because I've done that before several times, run out of space on the phone. So to keep that from happening, I would use Snapchat, and then when I upload them, it's really easy to find. I just go right back to them. But now, since my life been in all this disarray, I've been recording a lot more than just travel, because I haven't really been traveling. When I traveled to get away from toxic people, from BS people like you just seen right there. I traveled to get away from them because they always know where you are. It's like the lady who found me just to flip me off. And that was my last straw before I left, and I just went to Vegas and then got stuck there. They know where you are. Yeah. And so I don't think at all. Matter of fact, I can tell you, I know that this ain't about my insight or my foresight, me being able to see anything, because it's way more than that can see and hear. They know what you're thinking. They know what moves you're about to make. They know what moves you make today. They know what moves you're going to make tomorrow. They know exactly how to do what it is that they do. That's why while I was being stalked and watched and harassed, you know, me flipping people off and just turning my head turning my head so they don't have a chance to respond. That's how that lady was able to find me. And she knew exactly what time of morning I was leaving, so she would be perfectly right there. That was no coincidence. Just perfectly right there as I'm pulling out that morning. Had to have been like 6 or 7 something in the morning. As I'm pulling out, she was passing by perfectly just to flip me off back. It's like she couldn't wait to get it out. And so I know me doing these tarot cards and having the insight or foresight like I do doesn't bother them, because they've been doing it much longer than I have. Much longer than I have. You know, I was watching something one time, and the guy was saying that it's white people that come to Africa and they get the training on different divination techniques. They get the training on how to do hoodoo and voodoo. And it'd be more of them in classes learning than it be of black people in their learning. And so don't think for 1 second these people don't know how to do all of that stuff. Just because their color might look innocent to certain people. They know. They know. They know different things. They are very aware of how to do different things. Even when I go in a metaphysical store sometimes, it'd be more of them than it'd be of us in there. Which again, it's very telling about what they know how to do. And it comes down to spirituality, what they know how to do when it comes down to magic. It comes down to to black religions, they be on it more than we do, unfortunately, more than we do. My crystals in my hand, in case y'all wondering what that noise is. So yeah, I know that's not the issue here. I don't know, maybe they don't want you to know that they know how to do certain things. And people will be in places and dealing with certain people and don't even realize they're being manipulated when it come down to certain things. They don't even realize how much control a person can have over you when you're clueless and they know what they know. It's so funny. Anyway, 31 minutes in. I'm about to get from over here because, again, this ain't even my part of town. If I got to deal with the bullshit, I may as well deal with it over there on my side, not over here on their side. So I'm going to go back to where I was. I'll be back, y'all.